Hands in your body, I'm grabbing your. Enjoying the moment, cause life moved too fast. I'm looking forward, ignoring the past. These are the times that will laugh looking back. I'm getting lucky like coins in a well. Goodbye to my haters, I'm wishing you well. This is my aim, and if you couldn't tell, this is our life and we living it.
Emma's got a PB.
With a new PB of £49.
And she's in again. She's in again. There it is. All £49 of her. Well done, Emma Parker. We'll get her goal. Well done. £49. Second day in, she's done it. Emma Parker. Well, I'm absolutely buzzing for Emma. That's amazing. We go out quite a lot, me and Emma. We've done quite a lot in Europe, and that's a new PB. So part of a double take, so she had that late 20 and then a £49 common. I say that again, a £49 common, new PB for Emma. Well done. And, hardened hookers, a little bit different. She said, oh, I want to do it my way. I said, no, that's fine, you do it your way. She was hardened hooker. I think it was a OG Fish hardened hooker 80mm with a little bit of white on top, more white magic being 12mm, like a snowman. Breakfast has been delivered. So we've got ham and cheese. Ooh, I think that's a croissant. Breakfast with a view. Come on, lots of pigs. Sat there, bobbin pulls up, 2 single beeps. Pulled up very slow to the bobbin, didn't it? And then started taking line. I goes, that's a bite. She's hot, it's boiling, and the second that sun comes right up, it does slow the bites down. It's a fish. We're on holiday. Brand Euro Aqua. Does it get much better? I don't think it does. Yellow magic bean on one of the new Gemini booms. Land this will be fish number 13, won't it, between us? Right, well there it is. Another 30 pounder, and this one's 30 pound on the nose. Emma told me off, she goes, you make sure you weigh them. Straight after I had that fish, got the rods out, and we've sort of been chilling out this afternoon. I say chilling out, I mean I've been out on the boat a couple of times, but had a real interesting look out on the boat earlier. So I sort of turned the outboard off and then sort of just let it slowly pull up to the snags. As I'm looking down, mate, I saw some crazy stuff. I see a good fish in between the two islands and loads of grass carp. What's actually gone over there, obviously loving the oxygen coming off the oxygenators over there and that ripple in the water, almost a bit of a current, and these grass carp are just sat there and just sort of sitting in towards it. Mad to watch, but there must be like 30 fish over there. I don't think they're massive, and I've just been sitting over here, and every now and again you just see their back dorsal come out of the water. As I've said that, I've seen it out there, so that's madness. I'll definitely touch base with you. And then sort of in the middle of the snags, behind where the jetty is, so when I was out there on the boat, I was sort of standing up on the boat carefully, looked over, there was this big old back way out the back. You'd never be able to fish, but just lovely to see, interesting to see, and also the mind reassurance that there is some good fish down here, and it only takes for this evening for them to pull out of them snags. So I thought, you know what, left hand rod, I am going to put one over there. No, not too tight, but sort of just off them snags over there, and I'm fishing locked up, and I'm sat, my rods are literally in front of me as we speak. I'm baking, I'm in a black t-shirt, it's boiling, I have put sun cream on my arms and my legs. I'm going to look like a squishy by the end of the week. So my middle rod now is out on the left hand marker, and right hand rod as a single rod is out onto my right hand marker. So I've got all bases covered. I've got rods on every spot. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed with this morning is I've done one bite. The rest of the bites are off the left hand marker. So the main baited spot didn't do great last night or this morning. Also touching on today, what can I say, Emma, you know, catching that PV, what a moment. You know, it was lovely to sort of do it with her, cast together last night, so on, and ran over. I'm like, hit the rod, sorted the clutch on it, and yeah, that makes me smile. I just say that, it truly does. I mean, it was a lovely morning, and then to see her very brave, getting in the water with the waders on, and showing a £49 common, and it was a beast as well. And yeah, I was well happy, and I think we catch anything bigger than that, I'll definitely get in the water. The only thing that worries me is I've seen them leeches, and I've only got one pair of waders. So you can bleep this out, but you can call me a but I don't want to brave them leeches. They were savage. That was like an overgrown snake on the floor. Pulsating. I'm thinking one of them latches onto you when you get in the water for a water shot. That ain't going to be fun getting that off. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but if needs must, I will get in the water and get some shots with Emma. So that sort of brings you to where I'm at now. I've fully kept you in the loop. Obviously we've done day one, first night, manic morning, second morning, this morning I had some fish, was pretty crazy again. Is tomorrow going to do the same thing? Well, we are going to be ready for it. You've got plenty of time to sit there, digest what's going on in front of you and do things carefully and on the money. And that's what I thoroughly enjoyed about this over the last couple of days. Them rods have been absolutely on the money. I physically couldn't have put them any better, and if they weren't 100%, I reeled them back in and I went again. And I think that is the difference. I think if you sort of go, oh, that will do attitude will do, and if that's fair enough if you want to fish like that, but I think that's definitely been an edge on this particular session. Also, one to note, and the one thing that I will say, massive shout out to Jamie. And what I'll do is I'll put some pictures up of some of the fish he had. He was here a couple of weeks ago, and he was fishing, and he was saying to me he was having his fish off the spot. And he was fishing on the money, completely where you were dumping most of the bait. That was slowing down the bites, but when he was fishing off the spot, he was getting bites quicker. Now that's what's funny enough, that is what's happened on this particular session. Although I am spraying the bait, I'm not dumping it on one spot, I am spraying it. And I would say a nice spread out there, sort of 4 or 5 bivvies, and then containing a big bed of bait in the middle, if you like, tighter up against the marker, but spraying it around it. So yeah, that is the update of all the updates. Sorry it's been a long one, but I just wanted to keep you fully in the loop with where we're at the moment and what's going on. But I'm very hot, and I'll probably touch base with you when I'm back up there having some food later on. But for now, I'm going to sit back. I've got my Coke, not a cherry Coke, not Mr. Maker, not this time, no, just a Coke. Sit back and enjoy this beautiful view in front of me. Come on the nosser pigs. Right, wow, I am back from dinner. Didn't bring the camera with me, but we had chicken curry and had like these apple fritters with ice cream. It was absolutely banging. I'll put some video up on the screen now. Yeah, truly was lovely, so thanks very much for that. But we're back and the rods are out. Went out, put the bait out first on Emma's rod. Emma then cast their rod. That was the first rod we got out, which is here in front of me now. And there's a lot of fizzing and a lot of commotion going on, a lot of fish breaching. The odd grass carp thrown in the mix as well, there's no denying that. So that's over this way. I've got 2 on the main marker where I have done the duration, and I've just went out and put a bit more bait over them, a bit more buckwheat, whole boilies and the chops. And then on the left hand rod, very similar stuff as well, and obviously I'm fishing that pretty much all the same, but that one's absolutely on it. Well, the difference is there's one on it and one just off it on my right hand side, so the middle rod is on it, the right hand rod is just off it, and on this one it's absolutely on it. Smack crack, well, 2 foot off it if you like, where the main mother load is. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. I just had a single beep on my left hand rod. Happy times at Euro Aqua, and is tonight going to bring a 70 plus. Come on the Carp, come on. The ParkerBaits. Yes. Ooh, a white Twix and a cheese, pepper and salami sandwich with a view. Lovely, bloomin' jubbly. The random take out the blue left hand rod on the nearest marker. It's almost fighting a bit like a grass carp, but we'll soon find out in a second. Let's have a look. It's a bloody...
Is it a catfish?
Catfish. no. It's done, mate. That darkness is coming very quickly. And that is mine and Emma's view at the moment. I'm going to jump in that with you in a second because we're getting eaten alive out there by mozzies. Odd fish showing. Hopefully we're in for a good night. If not, it's going to be that morning period. I'm going to be up at 4 o'clock, ready for it. Come on, mods. Don't you disappoint me. Right, well, you're doing me first light now. And nothing through the night, but what I'm going to do is now, it's about 3:30, 3:45. I know about 4, half 4 that bite time comes. So I'm going to do a bit of bait over this marker, bit of bait over this marker. And that is a plan of action. I'm not going to record it, but I'll just keep you in the loop. And hopefully then, next time you see me, it's an absolute nosser in the net. I'm trying to be clever here. Got up early, set an alarm. Fingers crossed, let's do this. Started getting liners on the middle rod, robbing, drop back, just tighten the spool back up. And left hand rod, I've just had a few liners now. They are such big fish, you're going to get more aggressive liners than you normally would at home. Roll, and we have got, oh, he lost it. That looks like scrambled egg, Nutella bread. Lovely, bloomin' jubbly. So that is the breakfast this morning with a view. Yeah, very interesting. I don't know why things are different this morning. Definitely hotter than it has been the last couple of days, whether that's changed anything. The time to sit back now, have breakfast. I'm not going to lie, I've just redone all 3 rods. Emma just went for a toilet break, so I've just done all 3 rods. Again, they're absolutely perfect. Left hand rod, I've put sort of nearer the island but off it. So I've only got one on the right hand marker, left hand marker middle rod, and left hand rod is just out towards that island. There he is, he's just dropped off his bait delivery. 3 of them. This is buckwheat, 25 kilos each one. And you ready for it? This is €100 I think it is for one of these. And I'll go over the prices. Nice and fresh though, I'll give it that, it's lovely that. That is for when I get back from dinner. I am Squinty Ben at the moment and Emma's in the background there and we are going up for lunch. It's been a pretty uneventful day to be honest with you, but I thoroughly enjoyed going out on the boat, having a look around the snags and stuff. Not fishing, but just sort of looking around them. Very interesting. There were some lumps thrown in the mix as well. But rods are in. Like I said, sorry for the mere no updates, but I mean there hasn't been any updates to give. Par that. Getting up early this morning, going out, dropping the bait first light. I thought, yeah, I'm going to be one step ahead. Drop the bait, first person up, and it just didn't happen. Obviously, I had that one about 45 minutes later, and it was a low 20. Ever since then, nothing. So that is the update for now. Time to have a shower. Got some clean clothes here because I'm just sweating one out over there. It really is heavy. You sort of sat there, there's no shade in Peg 8 whatsoever, which I'm not complaining at all, but it's definitely something to bear in mind if you are fishing this particular lake. So that is the update for now. Clean clothes, shower time, and obviously the dinner battle is going to go off in a second. It's just coming up to 2 o'clock. Me and Emma are starving. Happy blooming days. Right, so I think it's like meatballs maybe and mashed potato, salad, a nice beer.
I love a strawberry.
And Emma's got the same. Just had a shower.
Yeah, a bit
Feel a lot
human.
better for that, eh?
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at that.
I'll just spit you through. Gotta be careful.
That looks lovely. Don't know what it is. What is it then?
I don't know.
What is this, mate?
Is it a mousse? Or like a...
I think lemon mousse.
Yeah.
I don't know if first time that you made it.
Looks lovely.
I don't know what it is.
Classy, posh.
But let Euro Aqua.
You know, mate. Beast. Yeah, proper measure.
Too strong.
No, that's perfect.
You will cast like, oh.
Lovely, lovely.
Some lemon.
Happy days. Thank you very much, mate.
No problem.
One of these looks good, maybe. Oh.
The cocktail connoisseur.
Yes. Oh, some ice. You want a straw?
No, thank you very much,
good?
mate.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Wait,
I look a bit more.
wait.
Oh, lovely.
Cheers.
Thank you. Hello. Thursday. It's Big Fish Thursday, and is it going to happen? Tonight I'm going to give them a bit more bait than I have been. That is a plan of action. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to quickly touch base and let you know what I saw this afternoon. So off the back of the snags, or this evening, even recently, I've taken the drone up. Look at these fish off these snags. I mean, granted, I know I can't fish there, it's too close to the snags, but just to have a little bit of a taste in your mouth, just to see some of the fish that are on offer here at Euro Aqua, they're just absolute donkeys. Just absolutely incredible. Like, I just can't put into words just how crazy that is. When you pull a drone up and you see a 60, 70 plus, it's just like absolutely crazy. But like I said, time to take our time. I'm going to get the rods out on the money. I'm going to get the rods out first. Emmy's going to stay with the rods. I'm going to go out. I'm going to then bait up myself, put it directly over the spot where I know it's landed to the marker. So I'm going to fish a lot tighter. Instead of spreading it, I'm going to fish a lot tighter tonight, and that is the plan of action. Stay tuned, because in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch on the facilities, things that I would bring to Euro Aqua if you are coming to Euro Aqua, and also how to book on, what to do, who to contact. Is it an email? Is it a call? Stay tuned in this video and I'll touch base and show you how you can potentially book on at Euro Aqua. So there it is, rods behind me, feeling sorry for themselves on the bivvy, but not long now before I get them out on the money, hopefully, and get some bait on top of them. And tonight, is it going to bring the Nosser pig of all Nosser pigs?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Cheers, boss. Thank you, mate. There we go. So we've got 2 apples and dinner. Wow, you won't believe this. I haven't even got the 3rd rod out and Emma's rod is absolutely melted off. She's come round, hooked into it. How's it feel, bub? Not sure, just concentrating. I'll go with that. Yes, yes, go on the go. You ready? Ready to come up already? Grassy. Very angry, low 20, and we have sprayed him as well before, sprayed him in the net. Emma, well done. How many fish for you now on this trip? 3 on the trip, well done. Oh, I've just given them the definition of motherloads. Let's just say a lot of bait, the most bait I've probably ever put out over the right hand rod and over the left hand rod. Absolutely mental, and I'll touch base with that hopefully when it does a bite and I'll go into a little bit more depth. But that is the rods out. A lovely way to go into the evening. Obviously Emma's had that one. I cast the first rod and didn't quite go to plan, so I had to redo it. So I've done the first rod twice. The which is just off to the left of the right hand marker, and then my second cast, bang, first time, which is the right hand rod, and then the left hand rod, found the clip on it, just got 100%, put my link on, pulled the dark matter tungsten anti-tangle sleeve up, clipped her on, bang, first time on the money. And yeah, I really can't do no much more than what I've done, and I've never gone crazy, but I've witnessed it with my own eyes many a time here before at Euro Aqua. People put a lot of bait out this time of year, and I've seen 70 plus fish. If I walk away with a 70 plus fish, mission complete. I'm happy. I'm not happy because the various fish we've had already have been absolutely mind-blowing. I'm absolutely blown away by that, so I'm really happy. But there are some absolute monsters in this particular lake, and a 70 plus would make me seriously smile, and I'll go in one happy man. So there it is. We go into Big Fish Thursday, I've been saying at the dinner table, and it was a lovely dinner, by the way. I'm sure I've mentioned that already, but it was a lovely dinner. Big Fish Thursday, is it going to happen tonight? That gives me 3 nights ahead of me. Thursday night, obviously tomorrow night, Friday night, and then Saturday night off Sunday. I've went in with a bait now for the exact reason that I know if it doesn't go off tonight, I've also got 48 hours to then work off the back of. It's no good putting a load of bait out on the last night. I'd rather do it a couple of days prior to leaving just to see what happens. And tonight will be the telltale sign. So I'll keep in the loop as much as I can. Oh, I'll keep in the loop fully. And hopefully Emma's there and I'm shaking with something absolutely ridiculous in the net. I've got to call Jacqueline. That would just be the ultimate scenario. Anything over £70, you must call them. So Michelle, Jacqueline, Alex, if he's here, will come round and help with the fish basically, and that's just how it works here. Now, put yourself in their shoes. If this was your back garden and these were your little babies, your fish, you'd want to make sure that they're 110% every time. Now, a 70 pounder plus is an absolute a nosser pig, as we say at the ParkerBaits YouTube channel. Now, if it was myself and Tom in this scenario, I'd be doing exactly the same for that reason. Just that mind reassurance that my fish, my babies, are 110%. I dread to think what a 70 plus pounder would cost you in England, let alone over here. Is it going to happen tonight, baby? Big Fish Thursday. Come on the carp and come on the magic beans. And I went for a little bit of Emma on the left hand rod, I'm not going to lie. Hardened hooker with a white natural bean trimmed off the top. She's smiling in front of me. And that is what I've done on the left hand rod. So, fingers crossed tonight. Come on the carp and big up Euro Aqua. Pitch black out there at the moment. Rods had a bit of an occurrence on the middle rod, so I've redone that. Don't know if he's in the other side. I can see his light across the pond there. Time to get an hour's sleep, a couple of hours sleep, recast in a couple of hours. That is the plan of action.
Yep.
Right, well there it is. All 44 pound of her, lovely common. Spraying her up. But would you have a little look at that for a second? Beautiful fish. Lovely wrists on it and that, but I'm not going to be getting in the water with that, or if I want a little bit bigger than you. But yeah, 44 pound of pure Euro Aqua gold. Lovely. You see one slightly bigger than you, mate. 44 pound.
Breakfast has just been delivered. What have we got today? We've got, oh, like a continental ham and cheeses. A roll. Lovely. And as Ben would say, with a view.
Oh my god, look at the size of that thing. Look at the size of that thing. 18mm fruited nut hanging out the side of its mouth. Come on. Keep coming fish, keep coming fish, keep coming fish.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a good one. That is what we come to Euro Aqua for. Big old boys like that. Come on. Wow, would you believe it? It's been a hard couple of days, to be fair. In the day we've been really struggling. And and change of tactics this morning. After losing that one, I thought, you know, I'm getting annoyed now. You know, this is frustrating. Why do I keep losing them? So I changed to a size 4 wide gape, and I'll go over the rig later on in this video, but here it is, all 66 pounder. They're on the nose. Lovely mirror. That is why we come to Euro Aqua. Look. So there it is, all 66 pound offer. This one was on an 18mm fruit and nut with half a natural bean on the top. There we are. Look at that. There's the other side. What an absolute donkey. Come on the carp. And thank you very much, Euro Aqua. Yes. Mwah. Oh my god, as if I'm getting that on video. Look at that, that's mental. Wow. Nature at its finest. So if I just bring you to the back of the swim, I'm just going over, just got my wrap sticks here, look. Now, if I move up really slowly, the fish, the carp are getting in. I've been watching the reeds move, twitching. I haven't even had a common that small. That's a 25 pound. What, low 20 common that is. Just sat there on top. I don't know if you're seeing that. Look at it. Right behind the swim. The swim is here. Right, well, the sun is well and truly out. To be honest with you, just after the footage, I got the rod straight back out and just sat there and digested what was going on for a minute. Big fish, that 66 pounds, absolutely massive, and that's the biggest fish from Euro Aqua so far on this particular session, and also ever as well. That's the biggest fish I've had from Euro Aqua, full stop, so I'm happy with that. Is the 70 going to come tonight? Like I said, it's absolutely boiling. I mean, I've got a wet t-shirt on here just to cool me down around my neck because I'm that hot at the moment. Really is hard to try and, I know I say bring on my journey, but what I'm going to try and do is bring the camera up. I think it's either today or tomorrow. We've got 2 nights, we've got 48 hours now ahead of us. I'm going to bring the camera up and show you the showers, the toilets over there, and a little bit that's going on, sort of the bits that you don't see. It's not all about the fishing here. Obviously it's a proper family vibe, it always has been. And what we'll do is I will show you the clubhouse over there and also the facilities. So there it is. So I'm going to leave it at that. That's the update for now. 11:30. Smiling from ear to ear, but like I said, it does go a bit dead now. I think if I do nick one between now and lunchtime, that's good going. But because it gets so hot, the fish are naturally going to move up in the water and sunbathe like they were doing yesterday. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit more footage, because my plan of action is now is to take that drone up and see what the fish are doing, and also bring you some scenic footage and also show where the fish are as well. It may give you an insight if you turn up at Euro Aqua or whatever peg you're fishing. So here it is. Enjoy this little bit of music over the top of some footage. I'll see you in a bit. Mates over the back there have just had one. Now he was playing that for a long time, and over the duration of the week, having some nice foods, nice chats, some really lovely people here this week. There truly is, and I'm sure friendships that will last a long time. But he's in the water over there now, and he's just about to pick something up.
So Fraser, new PB, how big?
73 pounds.
Wow.
Hey.
Really nice.
Thank you guys.
Beautiful comment. She's ready, yeah. She's ready. Bye bye.
Bye bye, girl. Thank you.
Yes. And they've weighed it and everything off the the crooks on the side where you can plug it in. Shouted at me because you know you can take them out. I was like, can you? So I did, pulled it out and just put it over the back and made everything a lot easier. The reason I got that there is because obviously I weighed that fish this morning. That is really good because you don't put your back out. One, you don't, the fish safety is at 100%, and also you don't damage anything yourself, the fish, and everything's 110%. The fish never needs needs to leave the water at all. So there it is. Lovely big slings, solar ones as well, and net supplied. You don't bring your own nets and slings to, and obviously Nossa mats to Euro Aqua. They supply all that, which I think is brilliant. Because you think if you've got 3 or 4 boys in a van, or whatever that may be, ladies in a van, how much room is 3 of them or 4 of them, and depending on what van you're in, that's quite a lot of room that's going to take up, alongside all the slings and a couple of slings. Nobody brings one, do you? You're going to bring 2 or 3 slings each. Then your nets, you're going to want a few nets. It all starts building up, but again, like I said, you don't have to worry about that here at Euro Aqua, which is brilliant. Oh my god, I've just looked over there and a fish has just gone absolutely nuts. 2 fish showed at the same time, one side of the marker and the other side of the marker, which is the gentleman's ad one. So what I'll do is I'll put the pictures up on the screen now and have a look at them. What a fish. I'm sure, I can't see it at the moment, but I know these pictures will be coming. So there it is. That's where I'm at the moment. It's about an hour now till lunch. It's not nice, it is hot. It's really, really, really hot. I can't say it's not nice, it is nice, but it's just very hot to deal with. It truly is. But myself and Emma happy. Is tonight going to be the night where something ridiculous happens? I've got 2 nights to make it happen now. 48 hours left. Something I'll do at home at Linear Fisheries or drive up to Oxford. Quick 48 hours. That's how I'm going to look at it tonight. I'm going to have my dinner and think, right, this is it. I've got 2 nights to make it happen now. Strip everything back. Use everything I've learned over the duration of the week, and especially turn on to the new hooks that I've been using. With that hook hold on that 60 was ridiculous. 1 rod will go over there, 2 rods will go over there, and Emma's rod will go over the back and she will fish her normal spot. And that is exactly what's going to happen tonight. So exciting times. I am dripping behind the camera, but isn't it a lovely view? You know, it truly is up here. You just feel like you're in a different world, and there's I can't put into words when you sort of sat here and you crack a drink or whatever you want to, whatever you do, whatever your thing is, you sit here and you look out and you think, is that next fish going to be a 100-pounder? And when you sit there and you digest what you've said there, that makes it makes you shake. You sort of sit there and think, this is a crazy place. In that it is. So fingers crossed tonight. Come on the Carp, come on the ParkerBaits. Is it going to happen and throw up something absolutely ridiculous? Well, you can probably just see the towels coming through there, because myself and Emma are heading up to have a shower just before dinner because it's just so hot. Like I mentioned earlier. Hot, bub?
Oh, sweaty.
So we're heading up now, have a quick shower before dinner, and I wonder what is for dinner this evening. So I am Marvin. I don't know about you.
Dinner, is it lunch?
Lunch, dinner.
Depends
I don't know.
in the country, you call it.
There you go. You've heard it here first.
2 PM. What do you call that?
Yeah, get in the comments down below. Let us know what you think. Oh, here's the other one. Say hello. Hello. What are you like, eh? Hey?
So just to show you the facility, so this is the ladies' bathroom, which if not many ladies come there, I think the men use it anyway. But this is my shower basically. Very clean. Oh, shower's a dream. You had to put your stuff on.
Nice and clean over here, look. Nice sink and proper shower as well.
Yeah.
It's just nice and nice.
Female toilet, which is this one. Again, nice and clean. The lights on the side. So, very nice and clean.
The men's toilet, so I'm coming in, hopefully nobody's having a shower. We've got 2 toilets in here, look. Nice and clean. 1, 2. Lovely jubbly. And if you fit these, I think it's one of these. There you go. Nice and clean again, sink. Oh God. Nice and clean here. Bits to put your stuff up, and then a walk-in shower. And that has been lovely, to be fair. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy that in a second. Getting on a nice cold shower, and that is the plan of action. Now, if I just turn you around, as you can see, I'm absolutely dripping it. It's so hot. But that is a facility. So the toilets, what I'll try and do is, in the main hall where you eat, I'll show you some bits in there before we leave and go back to the swim. If you come round in the building, you've got loads of pictures of fish, some crazy pike, carp, bit of everything. Absolutely unbelievable. Loads of drink over in the back. Euro Aqua supplies. Boilies. Over the back. Loads of hook baits, glugs, more fish. Look, all around here. Crazy. And then, look at that, so there it is. If I can get that to focus, the world record. Imagine that in your house. Now this is actually made out of wood and it's been airbrushed, but I'll show you the stats down there. I don't know if Emma would let it slide, but that would be cool in the house, something like that. Imagine Eric's, I'll put the footage up on the screen now, but Eric's cut into wood like that. I need to get the guy's details for that because that's mental. So then you've got a world record over the back there. Moving along, you've got Michelle over the back. TVs around, loads of different bits and bobs. Look at that pike up there. And there's a zander, another zander, grayling, catfish, trout I think. More pictures, and there it is, all ready for dinner this evening. So shower time now. I'm going to head over there, and then we're going to have some food. Right, where it is, dinner this evening. I don't know what soup they say it was.
Tomato soup.
Tomato soup with like it's got like spaghetti in it. Nice though. Gosh, there it is. Bolognese with cheese. Thank you very much. Lovely jubbly. Right, well there you go.
Oh, your hat, Andy.
Yeah, your Andy, your hat. He can't. There you go. Right, wow, that's it. Dinner's done. Heading back to the swim, and it was a lovely dinner to be fair. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Soup was good to be fair as well. A nice bit of bread. Lovely jubbly. Definitely not in carpy gear, as you can probably see. Looks like I'm about to go out on a night in town or something like that, I don't know, but I'm comfortable, I'm happy and I'm smiling, so that's what that matters. Sit back tonight and fingers crossed it can happen. Fingers crossed, baby. So, there it is. Look, views for days. And I'll touch base with you when we're over there. Well, there it is, back from dinner, and there it is, express delivery, 4 buckwheats are ready to go. And there they are, there's a pod. Massive shout out to Ben Bishop, by the way, because he lent me his pod. Okay, it looks cool, doesn't it? Solar pod. I'd love one of these, but these are a little bit out of my budget and very bloody expensive, but they look really cool. Especially when you've got your rods on them. I reckon this spot tonight's going to do a monster, I really do. Right, well, you join us back over at my rods, but Emma's just had an absolute screamer. Hit into it, nothing. Really weird, almost like a trailer or something, but that was absolutely screaming off. So, fingers crossed, that's the start of something. Straight back out on the money, and she's ready to go again, so that's my view. Seen the odd fish show sort of semi near the left hand marker, and a few fish breaching by the right, and a little bit of fizzing off the back of it, so that's a good sign. Over to my front you got peg 1, peg 2 and peg 3. Now all 3 of them pegs are great pegs, and there's someone in this week, there's someone in peg 1, he's an Italian fella with his wife. Lovely people, obviously been sat there at the dinner table, everybody has a chat, yeah, they're lovely people, so they're in peg 1. Nobody in peg 2 or 3. Now hear this, people have paid their deposits this week and just haven't turned up, which is just crazy. Jacqueline messaged him saying, you know, what's going on, just no response, nothing. So yeah, crazy that. But what that has done this week is just give Michelle to have a little chance to have a go. He had a little go in peg 3 over there. He did nick a few, and he in it with a 60 pounder in the mix, and he just unhooked it and let it go, so fair play to him. Nobody's been in peg 2, which has then opened up my water a little bit more in this particular peg. But yeah, I'm feeling semi-confident tonight. Everything's set, everything's prepped, the bait's out, everything's on the money. Left hand rod went out lovely, second rod went out lovely. Like I said, I will go over the rigs probably in the day tomorrow, if not this evening. But yeah, back there is the rods, don't they look sexy? Come on. Yeah, so that was weird, almost like a trailer again, middle rod. Bobbin pulled up, went back down again, started pulling line out, then just stopped, dropped back, nightmare. So I'm like, oh, what's going on here? And then the same thing happened on the right hand rod. Enough for me to hit that, nothing, pulled into nothing. So with that, I've literally done both rods, put them straight back on the spot, only something slightly different, and it's just stayed in my head. The gentleman that's fishing over here, which are playing a fish, he's had all the big ones off the back of his spot. The big one that I had was off the back of the spot, the 60 was off the back of the spot, what I had at the beginning of the week. I'm thinking, right, well, that one's landed, not being lazy, but it was just off the spot to the left, if you like, so where the mother load is of bait. I'm sort of fishing on a bivvy, so quite a lot of bait on a bivvy. Now that left hand rod or the middle rod just off the spot is probably just off the back of the bivvy, if you like. Probably the way of putting it across, so the fish has just rolled right over the back of this marker there. See if I can put in, see a bit of fizzing coming off the back. Terrible videoing, but you get the general idea. Mega views though, mega views. But they're back out, can't do no much more than that. I've opted not to put no bait out, and guess what, when I put the left hand, so the first rod went off, second rod hit clip lovely just to the left of the marker, very close to the left hand rod, but both on the left hand side of the marker. And on the way down I hit a fish, boom boom, like a double drop. There's definitely fish there, so hopefully it's a matter of time, and hopefully it's a big one. Well, we've done it. Look at this. How big it is, but she's wide. So where now? Should get in the water with this one. Lovely common. And made up. Let's get some waders on. Yes. Then I'll be damned, that was the one off the baited spot. Like I said, I'm going to put one off the spot, and that was the first rod that went. Happy blooming days, but I'm still getting eaten alive. Right, wow, these floating solar make it so much easier. Right, first things first, this stuff. The rod just off the spot was the one that went, and would you believe it or not, ounces over £50. A lovely comment. It's a lovely thing, as you can see. It's been absolutely beating me up the whole way in. £50 common, unbelievable. It's a turbocharged black bullet, to be honest, and don't want to stress it out anymore, so I'm going to let it go, all sprayed up. Happy days. Bit of a novice when it comes to doing the night footage. I need to learn that. I'm going to need to go out more with Lee, I think, and have a little bit of a play. And also I've got a massive, I think I've been bit right on my eye because I'm really struggling with my left eye at the moment. But anyway, 15 ounces that was. Smidgen over, wasn't it? It was just sort of flicking over. Unbelievable, and a nice comment as well. Nice to have a good comment, and I just can't believe, as if I was saying about, oh, it'll be off the back of the spot, and that's the one that's went. Anyway, the rod has just went out absolutely beautiful. I'm like, I don't want to have the head torch on myself, so I've given it to Emma. I've cranked this rod, hit clip sort of crisply just above the water, yet donk straight down, and it literally landed a foot to the left of the marker. It's crack on. It's absolutely crack on the bait. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'm going to sit back now and digest and listen a little bit this evening, and then get some sleep, because you're up through the night, it's pretty in your face, and I'm already starting to lag. The sun completely takes it out of you, and now especially with this eye, it's not helping the situation. So yeah, I'm going to sit back now, fingers crossed for an absolute monster. But that's a lovely way to start the evening, and it's only, what is the time? The time is just gone 10 o'clock. Right, wow, you won't believe this, but that there is £47. Emma's absolutely sound though, so I don't want to wake her. But there you are. I've just sprayed its mouth. All £47 of her. Look at it. Proper fat one. Little grey. Nice greys in it. Looks like a blue. Beautiful fish. But time to get this one back. Hopefully catch the big daddy. £47. Bearing in mind I've already been taken out already. Had a catfish, middle rod. You can picture that, because this was on the left hand rod. So thank you very much. Let's get you gone. Happy blooming days. Well, you join me with a 30 pounder in the net, just sprayed in. Left hand rod off the baited spot. You can see the marker, you can just about see the light on it. But yeah, gonna get this rod back out. Mega morning. Hopefully that's the first of many. Let's slip this one back. Some sleep. I'm absolutely lagging at the moment. Hardly no sleep last night, but the rods are out on the dance floor, the bait's out on the dance floor. Is it going to happen this morning? I will work through. If it does, come on, they're 70 plus. Oh, that didn't take long. Just redone the left hand rod. Screamer, hit into it, played it for about a minute. And the hook pull, brung it back in, got the rod straight back out on the marker. Job was a good one. Back to bed. Breakfast time. Look at there, scrambled eggs, sausage, and a little bit of salad.
And a roll.
And a roll. And a view. And I just lost one on the middle rod. Proper sort of morning now. So it's just gone 11 o'clock. And Emma's gone out for a nice day with Jacqueline, I think, or a couple of hours chatting, and they've gone to do a spa or something, or a massage thing. So that's what they're doing this afternoon. Struggling with my eye. My eye's really sore where I've been bit on that left hand eye. Obviously lost it. Was it 2? I think I lost this morning on the bounce. Gutted really, no reason. Was playing them for a while, just hook pulls again. No, saying that the second one was weird. I had a screaming run and then it stopped. And I was locked up, but apparently there's boulders on the bottom out here, and I've been caught on them 2 or 3 times. So what I've been doing is obviously then going out on the boat with the rod instead of pulling for a break, going out of the boat, sorry, getting over the top of it, and tin kips coming off the rock straight away, come back in, and then at least then there's not a live rig out in the water. for obvious reasons, but that happened this morning. That's again happened a couple of times, which is weird, so definitely something to keep at the back of your mind. But what I'm going to do today is I'm obviously going to go on my rigs. I'm going to go over my things that if you are coming to Euro Aqua, what to bring with you, also how to book, and like I said, mention the rigs as well. So yeah, that is the update for now. Like I said, I'm sitting here sort of trying to keep cool, if I'm honest, because it is bloody hot again, and has been every day. Again, not complaining, but you don't really want to do much when it's like this. But I watch the water and then top up with a bit of bait every now and again. But I've topped up with baits. You can only top up so much, and it's not cheap as well, you know, so you've got to be careful. So that is the update, and I will see you in a bit. Right, wow, it's absolutely roasting, but it's time to do a bit of a feed. We've just redone Emma's rod. She's just come back from paradise, haven't you?
I had a spa day with Jackie.
Yeah, very nice too.
And some ice cream.
So, my time, go out and catch, well, Emma to catch a lot of pig. See ya. Another buckwheat special. Happy days.
So I've got ham, mushrooms and onion pizza. And you've got a seafood with jalapenos.
There you go, a true ParkerBaits video with some pizza, with some seafood on it. Accompanied by mushroom and
onions
and ham. With a view this evening, last night ahead of us. Come on baby, please, something ridiculous happen. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that pizza. I was in my element, and so was Emma. Just before dinner, I've redone the middle and the right hand rod there. They're bang on the money, so what I need to do is put a little bit of bait out before the bait. So there it is, more buckwheat, a little bit of magic dust in there, but yeah, that's literally it, buckwheat. On the spot, I'm going to go out there now and give them just on this marker and not put it on this marker, and then tonight obviously I'll put it on both. Come on the carp. Right, wow, we haven't quite had the 70 pounder, but it has been a good week. I thoroughly enjoyed myself here at Euro Aqua. So we've got a bottle of Asti. Now it's not a fancy champagne, this is just something we used to drink as a Parker family. So here's to a lovely week at Euro Aqua. A couple of 60s, a 50, a 40, a 30, 20s and double figures as well. Is tonight going to bring a whacker? Cheers. Right, well there it is, there's a buckwheat, and as you see it's just to the right of that marker. So throwing the bait going, keeping it quite tight and not spreading it, but we want to get a bite. That's pretty damn good, isn't it, that? Feel like a bit like Captain Pugwash. On our way back I'm going to go over bits that I think you should bring to Euro Aqua, and the first thing is that there to my right, which is a marker pole. Now the marker poles, the Fox Halo ones are the best. They're not cheap to be honest, but I've got two. Myself and Connor went halves on them, so they're myself and they're mine and Connor's. We've got one each. I've brought both of them with me on this particular trip, and you can pay a little bit extra and you get remotes. You can turn the light on and off. A little bit tarty, but my god, does that make your life a lot easier at night time. Next up is obviously a tip and also something that's going to save a lot of space, and I may have mentioned this already in the video, and that is you do not need your nets, your slings or your mats. The only thing you do need to bring is your scales with you. Make sure you've got some big ones, because it's some absolute rhinoceros in this particular lake. Carp in excess of £100, and obviously home of the world record. When you put that into words, it completely blows my mind, if I'm honest with you. And next up, thirdly, is what I'm holding in front of me, and that is an outboard. Now they've changed the rules here at Euro Aqua and made everybody's life a lot easier. Every single peg has got a boat, which is absolutely brilliant. So all you need to do is bring one of these outboards. They're not massively expensive. To be honest with you, this is 50-50 with tea. This is myself in teas. We went halves and I think it was about 170 quid. Does the job. I got my mum's battery there off her motor that I permanently borrowed before I come here, and like I said, it does the job. Nothing fancy, but that is my third thing that you should definitely bring to Euro Aqua with you. Right, well, as we pull in now.
Oh god, wasn't fair for that.
Dodgy driving that.
Just like at home.
So as we pull in, so Mozzie spray would be another one. I'm itching my hand as I say that because I've been eating alive on this particular session. I've bought one of them tracker ones and you can again remote it on and off, but it just hasn't been enough. I'm getting scratching my leg as I say that. I'm absolutely been eating alive. I think the next thing as well is try and bring 2 batteries, because what I've found on my particular trip over here, and I have done for the last 4 sessions over at Euro Aqua, I bring a bigger battery, and what you can do is you can then flip between the 2. If you bring a charger with you, there is electric on site, so you can also recharge your batteries, which is absolutely brilliant. You never run out of power. You get into a predicament, you can go out, or if you could bait, you can do it straight away. So that's another thing that I definitely think is a must when coming to Euro Aqua. Now earlier on in the video I mentioned about how do you book. Now I spoke to Jacqueline and I said, look, what do you want me to say in the video in regards to people to book? She said, I prefer people to call me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Euro Aqua number on the screen now. It's not an easy lake to get on, they are very busy, but there is slots that do become available. So give them a call, maybe a message to arrange a call, and then you can get a chance to fish this beautiful place. That is the best way of getting on. Even if you're booking 2 years in advance or whatever that may be, ring them and Jacqueline will go over everything in full depth with you on the phone. So that's the final thing for me, and my tips here at Euro Aqua, or things that maybe you should, maybe not so much tips, but things that are going to make your life a lot easier at Euro Aqua. How to get on this particular lake, and then what I'm going to do is later on I'm going to touch on what rigs I've been fishing on this particular session. I've been catching fish, but we haven't really gone over the nitty-gritty bits of what's been on the end. That last foot, the devastating part, and what catches the carp, or the nosser pig in this case, on the channel. So yeah, I'll go over that later and I'll touch base with you in a bit. Right, dinner has turned up. What we got?
Ham and cheese roll and a Kit Kat funky peanut butter.
Lovely. Temperature's slowly dropping down, although it is very hot still. As promised, I wanted to go over the rig, so here it is. Now let's start with the business end. So we went in, on front of me here is obviously an 80mm hardened hooker in OG fish with a white, half of a white natural magic bean. Now one thing I would say is with this, at the beginning of the week we were using the fruit and nuts, and that was doing more bites, and I would have said done quicker bites than it has the fish. Moving down from that, I'm fishing sort of a not too long of a hair, but then you'll find that this is here, I think it's been doing me justice this particular week, and that there is a large quarter kicker. I've got a size 4 wide gape hook. Now you heard me mention and said at the beginning of the week I was using curve shanks. Now I moved on to these and the hook holds were a hell of a lot better. Moving on from that, I got some end trapped, and it's the semi stiff material, and I've just stripped back a little length there just to give it a little bit more movement down at that business end. And then it's down to your preference how long you look at how long you want to fish your link. Sorry, get your words out, Ben. It's been a long week and the heat's getting to me for sure. But yeah, little loop, dark matter kicker in the end, and that is what's been doing that on doing the bites. What I would say is I've also been fishing the nano tubing, and obviously just a lead clip, but a hybrid lead clip system, so it's not running. As soon as they pick it up, it's dangerous because they bang, it hooks them, and that goes in the bottom lip on the scissors, and it's game over. So there it is, a little bit more of an insight on how I've been fishing throughout the duration of the week. these little bad boys has been doing the bites and done me 260s, 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s and all the way down to doubles. So yeah, what a week and what a rig really, and something I'll probably start using a little bit more at home when I'm fishing waters of nuisance fishing, particularly with these bigger baits. Sleep. No early bites. Normally I've had a run the last couple of nights before sort of going to bed, but not tonight. Does that?
Get my rod, Dad.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. Emma's rod screamed off. Didn't get this on video, and unfortunately we lost it. Really weird. By the time we got to the rod, it sort of hooked into it. Was in for it for a second or two, and it come off. But yeah, time to sit back and get some well-deserved sleep. I mean, it's been a mad day, just trying to just keep drinking plenty of water because the heat is just sat there and it's just dripping off your face. It completely drains you. So there it is, there's the update. Hopefully next time you see me I've got something absolutely ridiculous in the net or playing a fish with Evan behind me. Is it going to happen tonight? Last night. And there's Mozzie's getting absolutely smashed with this Mozzie thing next to me. Beep, 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 beep. What is going on? That's what's going on. Frog jumping at my bobbins. What are you doing, mate? Have it. Over that way. Oh yeah. Off you go. And we're safe. Not in our tent. Oh, he's going in the tent. Oh, very, very wet night. Everything's soaked. Left hand rod's just gone, and got a little baby common in there. You can go, mate. Off you go. Lovely. All the rods are redone, and I'm ready for action. I'm just going to go out now and feed him the last little bit of chum. Buckwheat. I saved a little bit in this bucket for in the morning feed, so that's what I'm going to do now. Go out now, get that done. That's a perfect. Right, wow, here it is, last morning. I'm not going to lie, I was absolutely soundo. Emma was out here on the chair, having a bit of a morning look, I guess. Middle rod's absolutely screamed off. Wouldn't it be nice, if something ridiculous popped up now, but it's a fish and I'm happy. Nevertheless, it's been a great week. But this does feel a little bit of a chunk. It's just holding its ground out there like the bigger ones have been doing. So we will see, hopefully, very soon. Right, well I haven't weighed this one, but middle rod absolutely screened off now. I'm eager to get my rod back out, being that it's the last morning. A late 30, maybe even 40 pounds of another absolute weapon. Look at that. So lively in here after that spawn. Bearing in mind that spawn was what, 3 weeks ago now? And they're just starting to get their heads down again, properly. Look at that. Mega times. Last morning. Thank you very much, Mr. Mirror. Right, wow, there it is. Breakfast has turned up this morning, and there it is, just after the
ham, cheese and egg.
Ham, cheese and egg. And there it is. There's my view. I'm going to miss that view in the morning for sure. I truly am. It's been a lovely week, lots of laughs. It's been bloody hot. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed myself. Truly have. Alongside Emma. good food, good drinks. That middle rod just went out absolutely perfect. Like I said, oh, you know what, I'm not going to put the clip on. Bangs it and it went straight on the spot. Straight on the spot. Like, yes. Within a foot of where I've just had that fish. So the last minute Londy. Still got to pack down, put all the gear in the car and stuff, but I think we still got about, fishes just rolled to the right of the marker. I think we got to about midday-ish, something like that. As quick as it all started, was as quick as it all finishing. But the rods are still out, which means I could still catch something. Luckily Emma's gone out for a shower. She said, oh, I take longer than you. I was like, yeah, you go up, you have a shower. And I'll come up when she's back in that. So it gives me, I know she's not going to be an hour, but I know we've got to about midday, and it's only about half 10 maybe, something like that. So that gives me just over an hour to try and nick a fish. But I am going to leave the rods. Can't really do much more than that. Sun's up there. Got a 5-hour drive today, so not too bad. We're going to do it in a couple of parts on the way home, so it's not too knackering, because I try and do the driving. Although Emma would, I sort of say, no, come on, I'll do the driving. And there it is. Come on, rods, please throw up something crazy. So less and less and less stuff. Matter of minutes now. The rods are coming in. Emma's rod's away. Oh, just went out, felt sorry for myself in the boat. Bring the markers in. Bye bye Euro Aqua. Oh mate, I've had a great time this week. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I really have. And best session today on Euro Aqua, and obviously the biggest as well. So hopefully this is the first of many. I will be back, and you definitely will see more content here. No more fish, but a great week, a mega week. Now one thing myself and Emma said last week that we remembered from the last X amount of trips, and I've come all throughout the year, beginning of the year, end of the year, and in the middle of the year, sort of June, August sort of time, they do sort of, I think it's in a couple of weeks, they shut up. Remember, it's only 6 months, this particular place, but through the hot months they shut off. This is about as hot as it gets. I think there's a couple more weeks and they shut it off, and then it's shut for X amount of weeks, and it opens then for the maggot season. So a lot of maggot goes in there through the colder months as well. So that sort of brings everything to a close. Like I said, what a trip. It's been great, it's been hot, it's been ups, there's been downs. Definitely losing some fish, which has been frustrating, but it's been great, and we've had a good time, haven't we, bub?
Yeah, loved it.
Back at Euro Aqua.
Now, long journey home.
And a long journey home. So there it is. I hope you like this video, guys. Hopefully this video is a little bit different, not so going into massive depth with obviously the fishing side of it, but showing you facilities, what Euro Aqua has to offer. And like I said, every single time here they go above and beyond to make sure you're happy on the bank. The food's great, the family's great, it's just all round a lovely place to be. You need anything, they're on it for you. So there it is. I hope you like this video, guys. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward. And I'll see you all very soon. Peace out.